Reaper Miniatures produces a pair of very nice looking Vampire Spawn minis. You can get these two for $9 before shipping. If you want to throw a pack of 4 vampires at your players though, you're going to spend as much as you would on this tasteful gold chain, which is both durable and long lasting. And you'll have to put up with the fact that all your vamps go to the same stylist. Now Wizards and Paizo both produce pre-painted Vampire Spawn miniatures. You can get a male from each line for $3.50 a piece, but if you want to break up the sausage party, the female Vampire Spawn Mini by Wizards retails for $5. And that's if you can find her in stock. If you're working the math, that's $12 before shipping for a pack of 3 pretty awful looking miniatures. Instead of doing that, I'm going to tell you how to get these awesome Vampire Spawn miniatures for just pennies, but first I'm going to ask you for money. Back in early July, I put out a video asking for you all to help me out with a surgery. A lot of folks dug deep and really helped out, and I thank you all just for watching the channel, and I always offer a special thanks to everyone who's donated at the end of every miniature mashup video. But I am nowhere near my goals, and I am still having multiple health issues, so please, if you enjoy miniature mashup, can you take a second to click on the link below and throw a couple of bucks into my GoFundMe campaign. It's a great way to prove your fandom, keep the channel going, and you get immortalized at the end of every video. Now, the Vampire Spawn are largely human-looking, but with a vicious feral cast to them. Luckily, that describes a bunch of HeroClix you can get online for only pennies. Head over to Troll and Toad and check out this Cheetah HeroClix for only 49 cents. You want the Silver Age Cheetah. She's the one with the Halloween costume and the pointy ears. Now, sadly, Wild Child and Sabretooth are the other two I'm using for this project, and they're out of stock on Troll and Toad, but you don't need those specific HeroClix. There are plenty of others that fit the bill. There's a variety of Tigra minis you can get for 50 cents or less. There's Puma, there's Feral, and the Red Beast Boy. You could probably find others as well. This was just a quick search I did, and let me show you how I found all of these different sculpts so quickly. Go to hcrealms.com, that's hcrealms.com, go to Units, go to Advanced Search. You can now search under keywords. The keyword I used to find these miniatures was animal. Animal was the keyword. But you can use it to find many other things. If you need robot miniatures for a game, you can use the keyword robot, and it'll pull up a variety of robots from different sets. It'll also show you which miniatures are common and uncommon. Those are going to be the cheapest to get secondhand. I'm not sure if you can buy them off HC Realms or not. I know there's a trading section on this site, but you can open up another tab in your browser and get on something like Troll and Toad, and this should make searching for HeroClix minis that you need a little bit easier for you. Hope it's some help. Okay, now that you have your HeroClix, you're going to want to take them off the old Oreo cookie. The easiest way to do that is put them in a vise and knock them off with a hammer and chisel. If you decide to do this project with either Cheetah or Tigra, you are going to have to remove their tail. For this, I used my Dremel cutting tool to first take the tail off and then to sort of flatten the little nub behind. Don't go too deep. You don't want to make them anatomically correct. A quick dip in acetone and a little scrubbing with a toothbrush and you should have something that looks like this. People who dump on HeroClix sculpts need to see this bit of footage here. This is what lies underneath those hideous factory paint jobs. And it's not bad. I use a little E6000 to adhere these to some dead president's face. Then a little PVA glue brushed onto the base, and then a quick dip in craft sand for some flocking. I let all of that dry overnight, and then I hot glue them all onto the same flat piece of wood. This will save me time since I'm going to be painting them with the same palette. I won't have to put down and pick up individual miniatures as I'm painting. I can treat all 3 of them as one larger miniature. Then I start with gray primer. I dry brush a lighter gray over that, then a burnt sienna on the clothes. I want a red leather look. I'm not sure I'm pulling it off, but I do dry brush some red over the burnt sienna. The hair is black with gray and purple highlights. I then pick out the details, including a black wash. Let's take a look at the miniatures. I think they turned out pretty good.